over there, I just want you to be thinking about a couple of things. I know over the last couple of days you've been doing some stuff on the social corner and leadership and teamwork and all those other things. Just as we're walking over, have a little chat amongst yourself, thinking about what that means, leadership, teamwork, okay? Those two things. So as we're walking over to the little sheet of paper where we're going to set up the practice, just have a little think about that. So let's have a little walk over.
I jogged over there then.
You ran, didn't you? So have you found it? Been good?
Yeah, it's good. It's a good experience.
Yeah?
Hearing from different people and different experiences of people and what the boys think about the thing too.
Yeah. It's nice to get away sometimes as well from the normal everyday things.
So.
Yeah.
It's not bad,
Not bad.
No, it's alright, isn't it?
Not bad.
Guys, just come and have a look here. We're going to do a practice. Now, listen, I have no idea how it's going to go because I've never done it before, okay? And actually, you're going to be doing most of it. And I figure because you're doing most of it, it's probably going to be a success, probably more than Tony and I. Tony's going to be helping me do this. So that's kind of the setup. And what I want you to think about at the beginning is the first part. The pitch must be the same, must be this shape. So it's got 2 big goals and 2 little goals. Now, what I want you to do really, really quickly, just amongst yourselves, so a minute, just decide on what you're going to do with the pitch, and then you've got another 2 minutes to set the pitch up. Now the goals are out, you've got the small goals, you've got the big goals. Now they can be wherever you want them as long as they are facing each other and they're in that kind of rectangular shape. Okay? So,
Here,
yeah, we've got loads of stuff there. So you decide as a group and then you set it up and you've got literally 2 minutes. Okay? Off you go. Go on.
Put the... No, you just put it out, innit? But, don't make it this big though. Don't make
A bit smaller. A bit smaller. Less running.
Oh, stop there, stop there.
Keepers, you just got to think about where you're going to be playing. You're probably going to, as by the rule, you're going to be in the bigger goals. So figure that out as well, where you want to. That might affect your thoughts on the pitch. I don't know. It's up to you. You got about a minute left, and we just got to put the discs out. We're getting there, I think. Sam, you happy where we're doing? Yeah. Okay, good.
Bring that goal to the 18.
Just see how it goes. I mean, because there'll probably be an opportunity to have a little change around anyway. So just see how it goes.
It's game related, right?
Yeah. It's going to be game related. So you're going to. We'll go through that in a minute. Okay, once you've done, start having a wander over here, just as we're going to make sure we're helping put the disc out. We've got one person doing that at the moment. Does he need a bit of a hand? Could take twice as long otherwise. Come.
Yeah, chuck some of them here. I'll do this side for you.
Good. Okay, listen, I know there's some people going out and doing a few bits, but what I want you to do now is just split yourself into 2 groups. Now, you're in teams anyway, aren't you? You're in bibs, but you can change over if you think. I just want to make sure it's a bit balanced, because at the moment, have we got strikers and attackers? Yeah, okay, so you might need to switch it around a little bit. I just want you to think about 2 things. You're going to be in 2 different groups, so you're going to be 2 teams, but within those 2 teams, you're going to be split in 2 as well. Okay, because one team's going to be playing against the other team across the pitch and the other that way. Okay, so you need to sort yourselves out into 2 teams and then divide those 2 teams into 2 groups that are going to be playing against the other team. Does that make sense? Yeah. But try and balance it out. So you're not all going to be, so let's just move yourself out. Good. Just literally 30 seconds. Explain to the guys who've just come in, just explain to them what's going on. Don't forget, the only rule is the goalkeepers face each other in the big goals at either end. Good, well done. That's excellent. Okay. When you've done that, just go into your team. So you're now in 2 different teams. Just work out now your strategy. So go up with your goalkeeper, work out who's playing across and who's playing long ways. Just work it out. You just want to talk to your group and just think about the magic man.
You can start with
yeah, let's get them so they can do that overload. Gentlemen, just remember what we've been working on technically about the overload. So we're no difference on the focus. Yellows, just come in a minute, just very quickly before we start. So you sorted out your teams.
Well, not our split, but yeah.
Right, so you need to sort out which players are going that way and which players are going that way.
We need 4 going this way.
I'll go on the big goal.
We need 2 defend the big goal, I think.
Yeah, 2 need to
Because there'll be 2.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll come in.
Okay, one little thing that you can do, okay, what I want you to think about, you can elect one of you as like a magic man. So you can go and change. So you could be going that way, and if you think it's the right time, go and play in the other team that's going that way. So
Midfield players. Centre mid.
you decide.
It's got to be a centre mid so they can defend or attack.
Yeah, but you're shooting that way, so you
Centre
stay
mid
up
so they
top
can
rather than
defend.
score there. So
2
no point in
defenders,
changing.
2 attackers, 3 midfielders.
Sure how they're going to be run from there to there to score.
Great, okay. Yeah, sorted? Yeah, you know what you're doing.
The magic man.
So what have you decided? You're going to have 4
Yeah, 4
going that way and then...
2, 1, 1, and then
Cool.
and then a 1, 1, 1 across the pitch.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant, good. All right, sort yourselves out, get yourself ready. As soon as this team's ready. Good. Tony, you ready? Okay. Okay, guys, are we ready? Do you want to get started? Let's get the balls rolling. Want to play some football? So we're going to have 2 balls going, aren't we? Because we're going to be going that way and we've got the game going that way. So we've got 2. Now, all I would say, listen, guys, listen, just be a little bit careful because it's going to be a bit chaotic, isn't it, with people going. Good for your awareness. Just make sure that you're aware of what's going on around you so you're not smashing into each other. So 2 balls going. We've got the game that way and we've got the game that way. Okay, we all happy? Yep, ready? Okay, off you go. Play. Off we go. Play.
Let it go in the net. Let it go in the net.
Tony, you all right? Okay?
Yeah.
I think they seem to go there. We'll see how it goes. Seem to get themselves organised pretty well, didn't
They
they?
had a bit of a discussion about 2 of them wanted to be the magic man.
Okay, yeah, we had the same. Who was the right person to do the job?
Said something, change when you want.
Yeah. Okay, that's it. Let's just let them run and let's see how it goes. Do you want to watch the game going across and I'll watch the one going that way?
Watch this one.
Yeah, do you want to do that one? I'll do this one. Good. Okay, good. Okay, unlucky. Yeah, good, well played, like that, well done. Good save, keeper, well done. No corner, so just play on. Reese. Is it Reese or Ryan? Ryan, sorry. Just let him defend on his own for a minute. So what I want you to think about is, at the moment we're 2v2, okay, so you're comfortable there, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I want, working with your centre half, try and get yourself in a position where you're a little bit more uncomfortable. How might you do that?
Runs in behind.
Yeah.
But overload the attacking incidents.
Yeah, so that leaves you maybe on your own,
Yeah.
where you're going to have to cope with 2v1. And does that happen in the game?
Yeah.
Okay, so don't be frightened of speaking to him and thinking about how can I be outside my comfort zone a little bit and test yourself. Because at the moment it's quite easy, I think. Okay, so work together. Okay, and stop there. Just go back into your teams again. Just go back into your teams as a group. Well done. Just go back into your groups. Tony, if you go with yours and just have a little chat about their strategy. Okay, anything? Yeah, we can tweak it if they want to. Guys, come in. Just come in. Okay, I just want you to think about the whole thing we're doing is about overloads, isn't it? So how are we going to create those overloads? So think about your strategy, the setup, your team numbers. How might you get yourself in a situation where the numbers are going to be different, so there's an overload? And I'm not just thinking about advantageous and it's 3 versus 2, but it might be testing yourself and playing against 3 and you're the 2, especially as the defenders. How might you change things around?
I think we should make the magic man with a 4.
Yeah?
Maybe like you midfield. I'll have something to play for.
Okay. Yeah, how do you feel? Anything else?
Well, them depends. Like, how did you guys find it?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, so
we do alright.
yeah.
You
So,
did alright. We won to be fair. I think we won like this.
Yeah? Okay. How did you, when you were at the back here, were you 2v2?
Nah, to be fair, we weren't. Depends if the magic man came in.
Okay.
Because he used to drop deep to get the ball too, so I think we could maybe push one of us on.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
take it 1v1 maybe.
Yeah, well that's going to test you a little bit more, isn't it, on those 1v1s? And even if you get in that situation where maybe it's 2 versus 1, because it mirrors what happens in the game, isn't it? So can you cope in those situations? So put yourself into some uncomfortable situations. It's nice if we've got more than them, that's great. Are you happy with the pitch size?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll keep it with that. Okay, so we know our new strategy, yeah? So just continue thinking. Okay, off when you're ready, just get yourself sorted out and Tony will be... Okay, just before we start, let's try and keep some score. So listen, if you score in the big goals, you get 2 points, and if you score in the small goals, if you're small in the small goals, you get 1 point. So it's 2 points up that end and 1 point there. So just think about it. Might not change anything, but try and keep the score. Try and keep the score. Just the ones you score. Don't worry about the ones you concede. Okay, so we've moved round. Yep. Okay. Know what you're doing? Off you go. Play. Okay. What do they do?
They just decided to, they kept the magic man the same,
Okay.
but they're, all they wanted to do was have a go on the other side's goals.
Right.
Spoke to them about, well, do you want to do anything with the size of the pitch? And they're happy with it.
Okay.
So if we did want to make the pitch smaller, particularly the one going across, what would you do?
Yeah.
And they didn't really suss about using the flat disc markers. They just said about making the goals bigger.
Yeah. I mean that's with ours. I think
so
they
I
were.
just sort of fed in a little bit. Well, if you could use a flat disc marker to make that
Yeah.
pitch narrower.
Maybe. Yeah. They didn't go for that.
No, they just wanted to leave it.
No,
the
I
way
think
it
they were
was.
happy. Our lot were happy with that, and it would again with like your lot. It was just about how they use the magic man, really. Yeah. Who he shows, and it was just talking a little bit about trying to get into their heads about
It was
maybe having the
interesting
overloads.
because the white team think that they're using the magic man differently to the way that the yellows are.
Probably not. Yeah, I know what you mean. That's it, mate. You good? Hey, that's a great strike, great finish. Matty, can you do a little bit better there? Well done. Good. Good though. Well done. How you find it? Okay.
Yeah. So I just think on that one from man.
Yeah.
Because Danny's obviously left foot. He's
Yeah,
on
yeah.
his right foot.
Yeah. That's
him
okay. So
outside,
that's that talking to him and getting put on the right. That's good. We'll keep talking to him. That's good. Well done. That's a great strike. Sammy, well done, well played. Sammy, now think about where you can support and how you can get higher the pitch. Hey, game still playing. Well done. Well done. Can we recover in? Good. Hey, that's a great ball, Samir. Well played. Play on. Okay, and stop there. Back into your teams just for a little while. Well done. You're working really hard, so well done. Fantastic. Just slowly walk in. Just be thinking about what we're looking at in terms of those overloads. So go in your group. Tony's going to come over. Come over here. So making that little change with the Magic Man, did that affect things? Okay. How could we be a little bit more extreme in what we're doing? Because we've been a bit safe at the moment, aren't we? Now, we talked about the way we configure the teams. Do you want to look at that? Do you want to take a little bit of risk? I know you're being a bit careful with the goals.
I think you'd probably want us to be more extreme, but I think we have to keep it to today.
Yeah? Is that the defender in you speaking?
Nah, it's just for overall the team, because I think we're 1v1 up front, and I trust him to go 1v1.
Okay.
Beat him.
Yeah.
But also if we keep two at the back, because they're Magic Man.
Yeah.
Keeps coming.
Yeah.
Stays a set of pitch.
Yeah.
So if we go one high, they're going to get in every time. So
Okay. Okay, that's fine. No, I'm happy with that. Well, how are you finding the kind of chaos with this? Is it difficult? Is it all right?
Yeah, I think
Because
it
they
helps.
get
A better
confused.
awareness.
Yeah, they can get confused because obviously it's 2 walls moving.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's easier attacking.
Okay.
But
Good.
yeah, the defender.
You know, you don't really know which
Yeah.
one's going to attack you.
And we have a little look round because they look like they're doing something here. So that'd be interesting. What do you think they're going to do?
Make their own pitch, I think.
Okay, well let him set up and then we can work out what we're going to do and then we can adjust to.
I think you're going to feel like there's
Tony, is there Tone? Does send one of their guys over and they can explain what the change is?
going to be sneaky at it.
Yeah.
Can I
Go.
change the rules without us?
Yeah, come on Samir, tell us what's happening.
What we're doing, we're changing the middle pitch, so we're making it narrow. So now it's therefore it's going one way, so it's more narrow in the middle pitch. So you're not using it outside as well for the narrow pitch, the middle pitch.
So the game of going across is just in that little corridor there, and then the other game is the same.
Yes, same.
Okay.
So make sure it's even.
All right. Just so that's not going to change anything, is it? Is that?
No, just keep
Okay.
Just keep the
Okay.
Magic Man in this area.
Okay.
So you play for both of them.
Does the Magic Man want to use the Magic Man now? Is it still the same person, or do you want to change it?
You still want to
Same. Okay. Keep the same. Cool. Okay. Good. Yeah, we ready? Tony, you ready? Okay. All right, guys, when you're ready to start, we've got the 2 games now, just slightly different areas. Off we go. Be careful. Good idea. Oh, okay. Right, how you doing? You okay? Finding it all right now? Good. Great save. Hey, I like that though. Well played. White's well done. Got nice and forward quickly. Well played. Well, Matt, now you get those problems, aren't you? 3v2, so keep working. Well done. Stay. Okay. Well done, Ryan. Well played.
Come on, fill in here.
They're getting a few opportunities now, aren't they, where that overload's working even more. So, okay, maybe you've got to think about where you're playing in terms of maybe stepping up and acting that.
There's more space wide now.
Yeah, yeah. And that game in the middle is more controlled as well, isn't it? So there seems to be more spaces. Yeah, yeah. Okay, good. About a minute and a half left. Do you want to call them in now and just do a little debrief on them? Shall we?
Yeah, can do it over there with these things.
Yeah, should we get
Just
back
remind them again about. They were the ones that came up with the rules. They were the ones that came up with those buzzwords at the start of the week.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, ready? Sweet. We're done. Okay, well done. In you come. Have a little walk back over to where we started from. Well done. Well played. Well worked. Do you want to come?
Walk in here, bring the balls with you. Roll them into the net there.
How many did you score?
No, I was defending.
Yeah, come on. I'm sure I saw you score one at least.
Oh, what, overall?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, 5. I was going to say. I think you're.
Just take a knee if you want. Bit American, that, mate. So, these sheets here, the ones you've been writing on all week. You're the ones that came up with. We put these round the pitch here as just little buzzwords, but they were the ones that. Would you agree that you came up with at the start of the week? Yeah. The coaches laid out the initial boundaries about trust, leadership, respect, but you came up with the detail. So we just gave you the headings, but you filled in the gaps, how you interpret it. So as far as the game goes, so the focus for us this week has been about trying to challenge our coaching and how, you know, the bits, most of the coaches here will be good on the technical, tactical side of it. And the idea behind this is to try and make us better in the social corner. So would you agree or disagree that there was less technical, tactical information and more about trying to empower you? Yeah? Yeah. Any thoughts on that? Anybody want to expand on that? In what ways might that have been evident to anybody that was watching it?
It's even like when you said like what's the sort of the pitches. So that was
Trust in us.
that was teamwork
Yeah.
and leadership as well.
Okay, good.
Yeah, and trust to make us that we can like do it and make,
Yeah.
like change the rules.
Do you think the rule changes help? I mean, the white group. I spoke to the white group about narrowing the pitch off. You said about making the goals bigger. Do those two things have the same effect?
Yeah.
Because
Because then the game, both games will be the same. If we made the goals, even if we made the goals bigger on this narrow pitch,
yeah,
both games would be the same. But then now we made it now a small pitch, now it's the same kind of pitch ratio size.
work rate high. Do you think?
Yeah.
So you're going to get some physical outcomes from it as well, even though that's not what we're planning for. We're looking around at people puffing and panting and sweating it up. Good.
Good. No, that's great. No, that's good. No, exactly what Tony's talking about, really. I think, listen, as I said at the beginning, I didn't know how it was going to go because I've never done it before. Okay, it's quite hard sometimes you do that, but having watched you work over the last few days, I was confident that you would be able to organise it and that you'd get it done. You know, maybe other groups would think, oh, blimey, it'd be 15 minutes before they got the pitch sorted out. But I kind of felt from the last 2 days that you were more than capable of doing it, and you showed that you were. So well done. Thank you for that. Well done. Okay, good. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Well done.